What you gonna say?
God, rushing us for that damn game.
First of all,
Rushing us to do the exact same thing I'm doing. Like that's the crazy part.
we about to
Like,
Jan, you had us winning that game, so shut the hell up. So I don't want to hear you talking
yeah,
about.
I just bet on y'all, Guap. I'm not
Okay,
stupid, man.
no, I want to hear that. By the way, man, welcome back to Thread the Needle. Y'all ain't even
You
know I was
actually
recording.
started. Oh,
Y'all ain't even know I was recording, man.
I got the Burberry fleece on.
what's going on, everybody?
I got the promo on. I ain't got nothing to
Burberry.
I got the Macadori.
Was it that nigga?
I've been looking at the sun. I can't worry.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's going on, y'all? I got like a hot take. I've been wanting to come to y'all with. I think the Knicks are for real out here.
Hey man, I'm gonna say this about the Knicks. They good, man. Don't get me wrong. They're gonna be better than they were last year for sure, like easily. But
Maybe like 8 games better.
yeah, but
Oh, get back. They're my Knicks.
They're still trash.
by for real,
RJ
My
Barrett hasn't.
Knicks.
by for real, do you think that they're gonna make the playoffs for real?
I think we, since they're my Knicks now, I think we are a trade away from making that 8 seed push. I don't know who we finna move,
That could be possible.
but Julius, RJ, Alfred, and Obi, we taking it to the top floor. And Austin. Austin is untouchable.
Mitchell's
That's untouchable.
So Mitchell is touchable.
Mitchell, he might be the dangle. He gonna be what we do to get James. We getting James. We going for James.
That organization is trash. They
James Harden.
They would have been in the
We're
playoffs.
going for James.
James Harden would literally go to a worse situation than the Rockets if he goes to the Knicks. And I think that's the whole point of him trying to get away from the Rockets is that he's trying to win. And he's definitely not winning with that team in New York.
I mean, hey, they need a point guard.
Hey, I'm trying to say that. I'm trying to say. He already
he RJ how to really be Harden. They already was calling him Harden.
Yep. But yeah, like, does the Knicks' performance like make the Atlantic Division the best division in the league?
When you say it like that, no, because the Knicks are gonna fall off eventually, so that would kind of not make it the case. But I think even with if you don't even include the Knicks, I mean the Nets, the Celtics, the Sixers.
If you look at the standings right now, and you look at the Raptors, Raptors 1-6. If that's the worst team in your division, you got a pretty solid division, dog. Because we all had the Raptors in the playoffs.
Actually, the Raptors are 2-6. They won.
2-6. So they gotta win last night. Okay, bet. So the Raptors, like, I think they started off slow because we obviously know they all in Tampa Bay. They the only team that's not actually playing at home, which is kind of crazy when you think about it. Like they doing the bubble for real, like for an entire season now. And I mean, I think whenever they adjusted that, I think they'll be able to start winning. But obviously, they lost to Ibaka and Gasol. That's like 30 points from the bigs. So that's what they're going to fall off at. But if Boucher, however you pronounce that name, if he get them 15, well, I say he was giving them 12, but if he can get them like 15 and Anunoby start hitting shots.
And the African Beyblade start getting more moves, then they should be straight. But honestly, though, I agree. Though. I think looking at the division, I think the Atlantic Division is the better one, especially right now. They have the most teams with the most expectations and the most teams that are finals that a lot of people have in their finals, like Eastern Conference Finals and regular finals. So it's easy to say that, but I don't think the Knicks are for real. I hope you were playing. Like how people are putting their money on the Cavs now.
Hold on. So why my Knicks not for real, Corey?
Because it's a marathon, not a sprint. Anybody can come out hot. But it's what you do around All-Star break. Is you still popping? Is your record still positive?
Hey, get out of
Colin
here.
Sexton still averaging
Get out of
23
here.
off
Get out of here.
50% shooting for them
Look,
Cavs fans.
RJ Barrett is averaging
RJ is trash.
18. Don't put that in the same sentence with my son. Real talk.
For the YouTuber, I mean, for our fans out there, when RJ, Cam, and Zion were at Duke, me and Jarren claimed 2 of them. I claimed Cam Reddish. He claimed RJ.
Yep, and you see who at the top, and you see who
RJ
at the
was like
bottom.
1 for 15 one game. My boy Cam ain't doing that.
Yeah, because they would have took the ball out of his hands.
They really do.
Took the ball out of his
On
hands.
another note, John Collins, he's trying to hate on my son Trey Young, saying that the offense shouldn't run through him.
Do you think that's real?
I think that's real. He said because he came out and said we're brothers no matter what happens, so he didn't even deny it.
Ooh.
But hey, I mean, he's right. They're brothers. I mean, you can have like a disagreement, but
man, how was Trey doing? I mean, I seen he was like top 15 in shooting, like
I mean, I think they're on like a little skid. And you know how it gets me when young players get on skids. But looking at John Collins, you're just a dunker, bro. Maybe a little catch and shoot. Like most of your points off of Trey Young going you off. So if he's not going through the offense, that takes away about 5, 6, 8 of your points. I can't lie.
Yeah, I ain't really understand the comment because I mean I would love to play with Trey Young. I feel like he was tripping on that. I don't know.
It'd be fun to watch. I mean,
like, what?
I guess I got to do some more digging because I ain't see
Trey
bad.
I think that shot.
I can see if this nigga out here breaking the Curry shots, but he's still playmaking. So I don't know. I don't understand. I don't know what his alternative would be. Like if it's not Trey, then who then? Who we gonna run it through? DeAndre Hunter?
He won't run though to get out. Nah.
He'd rather come play with Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum.
But yeah, that'd be nice though. I did see that, but I hate that though. Like, just give. I know you're a young team. Like y'all ain't supposed to be this good this early. Like y'all got blessed with all these free agents. Just let it go, bro. Let the year go.
Just let them play.
See what you gonna do, and then next year you can say that. You can be like,
get some experience. Like that's what he don't get. But that playoff stuff is a whole different stuff, man. You want to get that and get like as much of that as you can while you young.
He's like 22. Right.
Yeah, you don't want to be like Kimba and they out there Eastern Conference final and you shocked. You ain't know they played like this.
In your prime.
Like they isolating you every possession. Like you really in the like.
Yeah.
So if I'm him, yeah, I would, like you said, I would just enjoy that ride. But for real though, y'all truly don't think the Knicks for real. What is this?
Nah. And to go back on the Raptors. To go back on the Raptors, man, I think everyone, I'm not gonna say everyone, but the majority of the league has figured out Siakam's game. Like you can tell, like he's starting like his the little spin move he does. People starting to take charges on that. You know what I'm saying? Like I think he's gonna have to expand that game, like when he's driving to the cup instead of just doing the same move. I mean. People are starting to kind of sit on the Giannis Euro step a little bit, even though he's still.
But he's like super sized.
Yeah,
that's the only reason.
Yeah. He's obviously like he's bigger than Siakam, so he's going.
Pascal, like I know a lot of people. I know a lot of shooters who built like Pascal.
Giannis is like scary to me, bro, because he legit trying to get that shot to work, and if it do, it's scary.
It's going to eventually work. It's going to eventually work.
I put money in it though. Players like that usually don't be able to shoot. I don't know what it is, but I don't know.
Yeah, but he legit. He gonna have a year though.
He's gonna have a year. He's gonna have a year. He's shooting like 35 3. He
need to go to the corner. That's how they start out. Start in the corner, not the pull-ups. Serge Ibaka started with the corner. No, he started with the short corner, and then you move back to the corner.
I feel like the only way he would even be in the corner is if they get a point guard. They don't have like a true like point guard, you know what I'm saying? And I think Giannis needs that alongside. He needs like a true point guard, so he ain't got to bring the ball up the court all the time.
Holiday, okay.
Yeah, Holiday's good.
But as a true point guard, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, you don't really need a true point guard. I feel like you need somebody to take
imagine Giannis playing with Chris Paul or Steph Curry.
But how many true point guards are there? You got Chris Paul, Steph,
Trae Young.
I mean, but like how many that are available to the Bucks?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm saying, or he could have left.
Like I mean, you had
advocating
CP3 was an option, but you ain't had no real pieces for that.
And Phoenix not moving no more. They satisfied.
I advocated for him to leave Milwaukee because I don't think Milwaukee can get that because it's like they just seem like, I mean, you got Giannis, but I mean, other than that, I mean, they're not really a free agent destination. So I wanted him to leave Milwaukee. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wanted him to go to Golden State, even though I know that should be fucking OP as hell. Like him next to Steph, and then you got Clay, and then Draymond, him and Draymond in the front court. Dog.
I mean, yeah. Yeah. But I feel like they definitely should have got Harden. That would help.
All right, so looking at these Atlantic standings, so is the Nets still y'all favorites to be number one in the East?
Well, I got the Sixers coming out number one now, but I still think the Nets will come out of the East. Like I still think the Nets will be in the finals representing the East. But
long season.
Yeah.
Hey man, Corey, get out of here, dog. On Thread the Needle, we overreact. We overreact on Thread the Needle. We ain't
and I'm here to shut it down.
Down the road.
We're not gonna overreact and say,
the Knicks for real.
Yeah, we're not.
Yeah, they for real.
We're not about to entertain that.
I know y'all think about Warriors.
I've never seen this type of Julius Randle. This is what I saw in Kentucky. This is what the man I saw that took Shabazz and the boy down to the wire. Yeah,
point forward, and it's working.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, we ain't finna just let you say that the Knicks finna make the playoffs.
I ain't say that. Not with this team. They gotta package
something. Okay, a move. Okay, you said
get a point guard.
Package. You said for Harden, right?
Hey, we can get y'all Kimber, man. No. Y'all just gotta give us like 3 first-round draft picks.
I'm gonna need more than just some draft picks.
I mean, Mitchell Robinson coming, but I mean, Kimber is more than Mitchell Robinson. But I ain't nothing else I want. Give me your picks. If you ain't gonna give me one, give me your pick.
Nah. First of all, Harden wouldn't even want to go to New York. He would, like, I'm pretty sure he's gonna have some type of say so, and I'm pretty sure he just don't want to just go to a bottom feeder team.
I mean, you know.
I mean, but it's still, New York ain't bad because it's New York. They can bring.
Yeah, but you also have a better option in Brooklyn. Brooklyn is the better team in New York. They're the more flashier option.
But do they want him?
Hell yeah, they want him.
You gotta remember, both teams gotta want these niggas.
I would think that the Nets want him.
Nah. Like that, they remember the fucking talk between Kyrie and KD. Like Kyrie don't want him.
I know Kyrie don't want him. But
I mean, like, this is messing up the
team. I know Kyrie don't want him, but shit.
So you trade your possible 6th man of the year in Karis LeVert, Spencer Dinwiddie, maybe like Jared Allen.
I mean, that would have to
trade everything else.
Yeah, for a man, for a man that Kyrie don't even want. Just rip the ball out the clock. Like, nah.
But in terms of, I don't know, man.
If this was my team, then yes. Yeah. I'm bringing it. Bring it on. If this was fantasy, bring it on. Give me Harden. This is real life. I don't think they want him. He needs to go to. I mean, if he goes to the Knicks, I don't think that'd be bad. Like, they have a nice little core. It'd probably be worse than the Rockets. But if he's looking for future, then he can go there. But he's old. There is no more future for real.
Exactly. I mean, he doesn't want to go play with a young team.
I know the Knicks ain't got cap problem. Like, no matter what, when he come, everybody on that team is cuttable for real. Everybody on that team So when he come, they can really be like, hey, man, Harden, New York, let's go make that run. He can talk to these friends and really be like, hey, y'all, what they do? And make that run.
Like, they messed up with, like, they could have had KD, like, they just didn't give him the max. Like, they had these chances of getting people. They really can get people.
They are star away from just getting him another offer.
Yeah, he just needs like the Lakers. Remember how the Lakers, they were being trashed with Lonzo. It looked like they were rebuilding. Then all of a sudden, LeBron, AD comes and like, okay, let's move some pieces. Like, we're a championship team now. It's that easy for teams like that. And then you got Oklahoma City. We gotta grind up.
Yeah, man, you gotta grind it.
You gotta grind it. Unless KD coming back.
You gotta hope that you be Milwaukee and find you. You had a Giannis, and then you had it all. You had it all. You just let it go.
We had it all.
Yep.
So yeah.
But okay, so Brooklyn gonna be at the top. Y'all don't believe the Knicks for real. So the seeds. Stuff is hooping right now, man. How you feel about the JB Jason Tatum core? You know how we feel. Top 10 in scoring.
They're pretty good. They're pretty good. Tatum is starting to work on his playmaking. Happy to see that. Jaylen Brown's getting a lot of buckets, but those buckets will obviously be not as easy in the playoffs because he's just shooting. He mostly shoots good shots. It's kind of like a Spurs Kawhi Leonard type game. So he really need to develop some type of mid range moves or something. But as of right now, like corner threes, straight line drives, those are beautiful. But in the playoffs, they get kind of locked up. But he's a defender too, though. So he has more things to bring to the game. So if his shot's not falling, he can still lock up. He's a big piece on defense.
So the argument me and Marvin was literally having on the phone. When Kemba comes back, what role is you giving Kemba?
Okay, I regret. What did you give him? Okay, you can go ahead, but I'm gonna explain mine a little bit more.
To
not mess up what you're doing. What are you doing when you bring Kemba back?
He's definitely not 1-2. Because I seen Peyton Pritchard out there. Hey, and I know his leash is short.
Ain't not over, man.
His leash is short. It's still Kemba, though, so his leash is short. But I would love to see. I know he's teaching Peyton some stuff. And I love to see it. Him making Peyton better, kind of like a Shea CP3 situation. But Kemba staying longer for obviously, unless y'all move him or something. But, I'll give Kemba that veteran ball handler. Score if we need it. But it's Tatum and Jalen's team.
Okay, and my argument is that I said the same thing. I said that Kemba should come in and literally be the number 3. But me saying Kemba, okay, Jarren kind of took this one and ran with it.
Yeah, because that's what he was pretty much implying.
He ran with it, and I tried to explain to him.
Nah, that's what he was implying.
Now let me say this. Okay, I said Kemba, when he come back, I just want Kemba to give me 18 to 21. And he stuck with the 18.
Nah, he said 18 to 20.
18? No, I went up to 21. I said because he had 23 last year. So he give me 21. That's just 2 less points. And you got to think about it. Jalen and Jason both took steps up in their scoring. So obviously his points are going to go down regardless. You know what I'm saying? Like both of their points have went up +3, +4. So he's naturally his points are going to drop. Now I'm not saying Kemba. Now if Kemba give me 18, obviously that's the worst. That's like the worst part of Kemba. But I think if he can give me just a solid 20, okay, we cool. We good right there. I don't need Kemba. I just don't need Kemba coming in thinking he's still the number 2 or number 1. Because that shit the shit. Like I ain't gonna cap. That it took that shit over with. Like it's Jalen and Jason team. Nobody else team.
All right, that's what I was saying, Corey. I think he needs to come in averaging exactly what he was averaging last year. Being the same all-star. I was saying like we need an all-star Kemba. Well, he was arguing like we need like a kind of goodish role. I said no, we need an all-star Kemba because you can't win a championship without 3 all-stars. Like don't let what the Lakers did fool you. And even with the Lakers, they had 2 former all-stars who was like at the peak of their games at some point with Rondo and Howard. You know what I'm saying? So like don't let that fool you because the Warriors did it, the Heat, us, all the team, the Raptors, Spurs, all of them had at least 3 all-stars. And I feel like Kemba coming off a knee, like especially in the playoffs where he just played the worst we've never seen since he's been Kemba Walker. Like coming off of that, and then you come in and giving us 20 points per game, which would be your career lowest since you've been Kemba Walker, you know what I'm saying? Then it'll be the year fresh off of like we'll have less mouths to feed this year. Like, so you kind of expect it, that's how I think. I think psyche wise, he don't need that because I feel like we'll be kind of putting him in that Gordon Hayward situation where it's like we signed you with promises, and it's not because of you, but because of the emergence of Jalen and Jaylen Brown. Your role that we said we were gonna give you then fell down. And now you like 83 overall on 2K. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Now, based on your logic, we already have 3 All Stars. I mean, once Jalen is the All Star, because Kimba, you just said the Lakers last year had 2 former All Stars. Kimba,
Yeah, but they
former,
two was.
but you got to think. Okay,
We gotta think.
Jan,
We ain't top 5 yet. We ain't got 2 top
Jan,
5s.
Yeah, you gotta look at these all stars. A lot of
listen.
these all stars that y'all are talking about have been in the playoffs and have solidified
Okay,
the playoffs.
okay. My thing with this, okay, it's starting to become more harder for Kimba to make the All Star now.
Yeah,
Like the
I agree.
East point guard, like you got Kyrie back, you got Trey Young, you got Bradley Beal.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You got more competition
Levine,
with guards. Yeah, Levine. They might consider Jalen a guard or a forward. So you know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
It's gonna be harder for Kimba to make it. So that's why I'm not tripping if he isn't an All Star. He's already an All Star based on your logic. He's
Yeah,
already he would fit that. He was just an All Star last year. So
yeah.
you saying
But
so
I'm saying
we don't need him to come back and be an All
But I'm
Star
saying
again.
I don't need you to actually get the selection. I need you to average
Yeah,
20.
B1,
I need
yeah.
you to be an All Star.
Yeah,
Like
we know when you get
if
snubbed.
Kimba came out averaging 20, that nigga ain't making the All Star game that year. Like that's not an All Star dude.
Yeah.
But
That's what I'm
okay,
saying.
but you got to think about it. Kimba is getting 20 as a third option though. Like what? How many more teams in the league instead of their third option getting them 20 a game?
Not a lot, but
Exactly.
I want
Like
my third option to be
that's
like.
not bad. That's literally 3 less points,
I'm
and
saying,
then you got to average out Tatum and Brown's points. You know what
I
I'm
want
saying?
to see. This is my thing. I want to have like I told you, I want to have a Warriors thing because that's really what we got. I want to have a 2 volume shooters, which would be the Kimba and Tatum, and then like our Clay is Jalen, who's in the more of a he gets the efficient route to his 30, and like with that dynamic, I think we can win with that. But
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah, we can win with
I
that.
mean that's definitely what's gonna happen though, because Jalen's not even out here doing the volume shooting shots.
mhm.
Even with just him and Jason. So he's kinda has that third person role, off ball role. But that's not to say that he's not the second option though. It's just, you know, his role in offense.
Yeah, but I do want Jalen to get the All Star nod. Like we was arguing about that too. All Star, we are trying to get this All Star nod. Do you think?
And
Do you
okay,
think
and
a
my
22 point per game Jalen Brown makes the All Star team, Corey?
Yeah, if he's good on the defensive end, which we know he will be. So yeah.
I didn't see worse snubs though. Like I didn't see so many. Like he got snubbed.
But we are looking at the Celtics. This
But
isn't the Wizards.
he got snubbed last year. He got snubbed last year going into the All Star game, averaging 21.7. I remember that vividly. He was averaging like 21 going into the All Star game last year and got snubbed. So I don't think like 0.3 more
Well,
points is
because
gonna
he
help.
had a hot Chris. Who made that team? He had a hot Chris Middleton in the Bucks. It's all
Yeah,
about who's
yeah.
hot.
And they picked Tatum over him.
But was
The
it
last
Chris?
2 people was him and Tatum.
Did they consider Chris Middleton a forward or a guard though?
He's a guard.
Well,
You pretty much.
he kind of played a 3 though.
He's a guard though.
He's a
His
guard, but
position is
he
two.
played, but he kind of plays a 3 though. Like I can see them
Yeah.
put him in. I don't know.
That don't
But
matter. I mean, by that part, it was just reserves. And
regardless, I think for one, I think Jalen can honestly keep up the 25, 26 a game. And I think that's like he's undoubtedly an all-star at that point. I think at this point, if his numbers start to drop that bad dramatically to 22, then there's gonna be a way that he's not gonna make the All Star, even if he has a good defense and he's on the winning team as the Celtics. Like if his points per game drop, they're gonna look at the points. They're gonna wonder what's going on with the points. You feel me?
yeah, Kimba
And exactly, but I don't need Kimba coming back and fucking up my nigga All Star bid because we need that. You just said we need 3 All Stars. You just said we need 3 All Stars, and the only All Star is Jalen, or the only non All Star is Jalen.
That's
So
what I'm saying. I want to be able to have 3 undoubted All-Stars. You know, like you didn't question if Kyrie, LeBron, and Kevin Love were going to be the All-Star. You knew they were going to be on there. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be like that. Like, I don't want it to be, and it's cool with being a reserve, but I wanted to be to the point where it's like, you know, the Celtics got 3 All-Stars on their team. Like,
and Kevin Love was making the All Star game averaging like 18, 20.
Man,
And then you got to think about it. During that time, though, it wasn't really much competition in the front court in the East. Like, he didn't have
take out
to.
Chris Middleton. and that is Jaylen Brown's spot. If Kyle Lowry has an off year, that could be his spot too.
Yeah. Kyle Lowry averaging like literally 20 on the dot right now. And that ain't
Kyle Lowry. I don't think Kyle Lowry makes. I think the All-Star that comes out of Toronto will probably be Van Vliet, if you ask me.
I mean, that's why he was my most improved. But right now, the way they're looking, he ain't getting it.
Like Siakam, they had a little down year too. So I don't know.
All these people who made the All-Star game last year have had down years. And Jaylen, everybody's starting to recognize. It's all about the media, man. The media is starting to recognize. They weren't recognizing him like that last year.
The second they say Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, Boston, the second they do that instead of just Jason Tatum, yep, he in there.
Yeah.
The second they start doing that.
All right. So speaking of Jaylen, though, do y'all consider him a top 20 player yet? Is he top 20?
Was he not top 20 on our list?
You know what I'm saying?
I think he was
literally number 20.
Yeah. Well, he might have been 21. He might have been right out. He was 20. He was 20.
It's kind of hard to not put a two-way player in the top 20.
Yeah.
But
especially with that type of efficiency.
It's still those people that say he might be top 30.
If he can just get his free throws right here, he can.
If he get his free throws right, he's top 15.
But yeah, let's talk about the top team in the Atlanta division, the Sixers. Hey man, I'm kind of not shocked they're at the top of the league. I mean, I kind of said this in a little preview.
They did just get smacked by the Kyrie.
You're not worried about all that. You know what I'm saying? They thought it was easy money and got it handed to him. But hey man, Seth Curry out here with the 17 points per game. You should be getting off the ball.
I was expecting it. Like he was coming into a bigger role. You know what I'm saying? He's a great shooter. He fits well with that team. I was expecting him to come in and get some good points.
Yeah, he's balling.
Yeah, and Shake Milton, man, I think he's giving him 15. I ain't see that happening.
Danny Green is still trash.
Yeah, man, Danny. But Matisse don't be getting no PT anymore.
And people say he's better than Luke Dort.
Yeah, man, Matisse is getting his PT cut, bro.
Hey, man, I like Matisse.
These people's argument for who's a better defender was Matisse is a better off-ball defender.
Yeah. I like Matisse. I like Matisse, but he do struggles with the shots. I would rather take Dort. And,
his defense ain't that good to keep him out there.
Yeah, and it is kind of crazy though how Doc kind of really doing shooters only, because we always question the shots. I mean, first off, Tobias, if he keeps giving them what he's, the crazy thing is people like Tobias ain't even really hoop. He's still doing the same thing. He averaging like 19.
It already started, bro. He won that Player of the Week over Jaylen. Yeah, Jaylen had like a 44-point game and a 35-point the next game, and he got snubbed for Tobias, who was getting like 20 a game. I'm like, what?
Yeah. The craziest thing is he just playing the shooter. Playing all the shooters. He just putting Shake out there more. He's playing Court Miles. He even playing this dude from Purdue, who's just a straight snipe guy from Purdue, Matthias. He get like all he do is playing the shooters now. So if they knock down the shots, they gonna stay where they at and really mess around and make the finals.
I cannot believe the other coach didn't think of doing that.
Yeah.
How about around Ben Simmons with shooters, not Dario Saric and all these other
shooters.
I mean, not like that though.
Yeah, I get you. But another thing on Doc though, man, he does this with bigs. I mean, Joel Embiid averaging like I think 25 and 12, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And like he's always maximizing his bigs. When he was in Boston, Kendrick Perkins, Kevin Garnett, like maximized.
Yeah.
Then went to the Clippers, DeAndre Jordan, Blake Griffin, maximized. And now he's getting the same production out of Embiid, even better. Like besides KG, this is the second best talent he done had at a big. So he fitting in perfectly, just being able to find out what hit him so quickly, and it's like he made it look easy.
I mean, I'm not giving Doc too much credit on the Joel Embiid 25 and 12 because it's Joel Embiid.
Yeah,
it's about time.
Yeah, but
it's about time. I mean, he's been doing that though, but.
He's been doing it, but he hasn't been. He's been more aggressive. He's been way more aggressive this season. I think Brett Brown hasn't been able to get that aggressiveness out of Joel, but I think Doc can. That's what I think it's really more so the aggressiveness. Joel Embiid get you 20, 23, and 12 easily. But he is some nights where he just you can tell he's not being aggressive. Like when he playing against Daniel Tice, he should be dropping 50. But it'd be those times where he just he just kind of let the defense kill him. And now I think Doc is
I
going
know
to
in the
get into
bubble
that
that
mindset that he just got
you
to
can
be.
tell he gave up in the bubble.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he did.
That wasn't
I
him.
mean, outside of the
Nobody said
obvious in terms of Simmons and Embiid's health, I mean, I think it really does just come down to shots. Shout out to Tyrese Maxey though. Ain't he averaging like 7? Like
the max guy.
Tyreek.
yeah, shout out to Tyrese getting in there, getting his buckets on. Man, hey, Corey, do you think there's anybody else who could like compete for the best division in the league?
Nah, I was looking at it, but I can't except like the division the Lakers and them are in.
Yeah.
But hey, I told y'all about them them Warriors. Since we overreacted.
Hey, me and Jay, I literally said that
talking about that before you came
in.
in.
Bro, this nigga Corey was really the only one that said they was gonna win the playoffs. I think they might make it.
This nigga Curry cooked the Clippers twice.
Yeah,
in a row.
Twice.
Back to back.
Like, Curry back, man. He done found the rhythm again, and I don't know. Like I do agree with what Jan was saying. Like Draymond as a second option is kind of ugly, but damn, Steph Curry is her first option though.
This is what I see with the Warriors team. They're not going to dominate like they did, obviously, in the past years, but you need Andrew Wiggins and Kelly Oubre to play the best defense of their life, the most scrappiest defense of their life. And Kelly Oubre to hit a few shots.
Yeah, he need to hit a jumper or two.
Andrew Wiggins was hitting step backs. Like Andrew Wiggins is here. He's here. He's really starting the ball now. Like he's really back. Step back threes. Like
people sleeping
like
on
he's
the
in Kansas again.
People sleeping on the weed.
But Kelly Oubre needs to hit a shot. That's ridiculous. But they're on the other end scrapping on defense, and that's what wins games. That's what's gonna win games for them. Draymond, Andrew Wiggins, Kelly Oubre, and James Watson. Huh?
And Caleb Blessing.
And they've all been there before, but my boy Kelly Oubre did knock the rust off, and they should be straight, man.
Yeah, man. Big old West.
Okay. I'm finna read off this article on Bleacher Report. It says the biggest question mark for every NBA team so far.
Okay.
All right, so the Hawks is how should they close games?
I don't get that one.
Yeah, I don't get it. I mean, I haven't really. I ain't gonna lie, I haven't really watched much close Hawks games. I didn't seen a couple of them, but like the games I done watched weren't close games, so I can't really answer that question.
Are they saying that they be wondering like if John Collins really hooping like this?
John Collins averaging like 17 and 10, something like that. John Collins, it's not like he hasn't been hooping. He's averaging maybe he wanted to be 20, but I mean he giving him like 17 and 11, something like that.
But like, would you really rather have the ball in John Collins' hands or Trae Young at the end of the game?
Yeah,
like, there's really no. I don't know what they're talking about. We know who's going to close the games out.
Yeah,
it's Ice Trae.
Yeah,
he's a closer.
All right, so the Celtics was, and this is actually a great question. Do they have enough defensive versatility? I'm assuming they're talking the wings, and the wings.
Nah, I said something about the guards, dog.
You said the guards.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, Pritchard,
T. Kimba.
I mean, but like, yeah, it's not like y'all gonna go out and get a bigger point guard. That's y'all thing.
Yeah.
We gotta eat that.
Yeah, they say Boston doesn't have any true wings coming off the bench. Shimmy Ojala is the closest it gets. So yeah, it's the wings. It's definitely it gets wings. Like it's what they're saying.
I mean, the most defensive. I mean, I don't want to go get a defensive guy though. I mean, we don't. Neesmith still ain't getting PT. What is this?
But he didn't come in a defensive guy though. He's a shooter.
Yeah.
We just
how many defensive guys do you really need?
I mean, besides Shimmy. Okay, Shimmy has improved this season. Don't get me wrong. I'm on the Shimmy train now, but after Shimmy, I mean. Javonte Green, he plays hard, but he's not a.
All I'm hearing is y'all need depth at the wings.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Not necessarily defense. You say defense or depth?
I mean, they said we don't have much depth.
Defensive versatility. I
Yeah, that was
think
the question. Is we don't have enough defensive versatility.
I think it's more depth. I think y'all just need players.
Yeah.
Like y'all need to be going out here getting defenders, but
Yeah.
it would help to get a defender and a.
Yeah, I think Harrison Barnes would not be a bad person to spend that trade.
Harrison Barnes is a two-way player. I need it. Like that's a perfect option right there.
He definitely needs to be on the contending team. That's what's going to bring his game out. Because playing on the Kings ain't doing it.
Okay, so the Brooklyn Nets, can they acquire another perimeter defender? They really don't have perimeter. I mean, Kyrie's not a perimeter.
Dinwiddie was kind of the best they had.
Yeah, LeVert's not playing much defense on the perimeter, so yeah, that's a good question.
You know, I mean that LeVert don't play on the he just kind of 6'7", so it's like Curry and them gonna be feasting on it. That's all it is.
I mean, I don't know. I don't think you really need that much defense when you got Kevin Durant on your team.
Yeah.
Then
unless it's Pablo Cephalosha.
You got Jared Allen, the rim protector. So I mean,
and DeAndre.
They might trade for Lou
and Nicholas Claxton whenever they decide to
Lou Dort.
All right, thread the needle. That's all we got.
All right, so the Hornets will Devontae Graham get going? Because he has been, bro. Devontae Graham's shooting stats are ugly, bro.
Who cares?
He's shooting like 30. Shoot like 30.
They go to they get out. They go to the next one. Don't worry about Devontae.
Yeah, it's LaMelo Ball time.
Hey, shout out to Devontae Graham.
Hopefully you made your money, Devontae.
Yeah,
but it's LaMelo time.
All right, the Bulls. What's the direction?
All right, next. We know the direction.
Yeah,
they don't have one.
And white boy, they got
Cleveland Cavaliers.
No,
the defense sustainable.
No, they have 2 6'3" guards that aren't CJ and that aren't Dame.
Yeah.
The Dallas Mavericks, is their shooting actually a problem?
Is Kristaps back yet?
Nah.
I gotta see what it is when Kristaps gets back.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. All right, Denver Nuggets, is the defense really this bad?
Yeah.
I mean, I see the Nuggets 3-5.
Yeah, they can't defend shit.
But they favored to beat the 76ers by 5.5 today.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. All right, Detroit Pistons. Does Blake Griffin have more to offer?
Nah.
Man, you seen that text score.
not for the Pistons he doesn't. But
I thought he was still like fine, and I don't really watch the Pistons, but because his injuries never really got in my mind until I saw a tweet that Tatum was really just like looking for it. Like the Celtics were going at Blake Griffin like the whole game because he can't move his feet no more. I had to rewatch the game winner, and I was just like, dang, that was pretty easy.
Yeah.
Blake's not giving that up anymore. I mean, he wasn't giving that up back then, but now he is, and he needs to go to a contending team.
Yeah. He needs someone that's gonna make him get re-energized. He needs a couple highlights.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the next team, we kind of touched on this a little bit. Golden State Warriors. How high can Steph Curry lift the offense?
8 seed max.
Yeah. I say 8 seed.
We went over that.
8 seed max first round sweep. Maybe they get a game.
As long as, like I said, as long as Oubre and Wiggins and the boys be scrapping on D.
And if they can tighten that big man rotation with Wiseman and Wesson, they can get someone.
All right.
You boy get played over by Kevin Looney.
Houston Rockets. How has James Harden's market been impacted by the start of the season?
You said what?
How has James Harden's market been impacted by the start of the season?
I have been seeing some things. Watching a few of the Rockets highlights, it don't seem like Harden is doing that ISO ball. Like the 24 seconds dribbling off the shot clock type ISO ball. Because he actually has like people I guess you expect to pass the ball to, yeah. Like you got Wall and then you got Boogie.
Christian Wood averaging.
And Christian Wood is, hey man, shout out to Christian Wood, man. Yeah. That hole that left him when he on draft night, man.
Yeah, that shit was hilarious.
Oh yeah.
Y'all niggas gotta know who with you and who not.
That's crazy.
Like, if you don't pick a high school bid, you might as well get just a famous bid when you make it. Cause I get a college bid and just a gold digger.
Man, shout out to Wood though, for real. Most improved candidate?
Oh yeah,
definitely.
it is.
How he didn't get it last year? Well, Brandon Ingram. Was he
I
a
mean, he didn't
contender?
average 25 and
Yeah, he was like, he
yeah,
might have
that's what I'm
been
talking
3
about.
or 4.
That's what I'm talking about. The most improved award. It shouldn't even went to Brandon Ingram.
Yeah.
Yeah. All
It should
right,
be for people that
Indiana.
we didn't expect to be good. But that's another argument.
Indiana Pacers. Is this version of Victor Oladipo here to stay?
Oh, he's back.
Oh, so
I'll
the
say yes.
defense back.
I'll say yes.
He averaging 24 and 4. I said
I'll say yes.
24,
Probably
20.4.
All-Star Oladipo.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marvin like, I didn't
We
mean
tried to
Jalen.
promote that.
I don't know. I don't know. Oh no! Nigga, Tatum is expected to enter quarantine and miss 10 to 14 days. Nigga, we are fucked. We are finna go on a losing streak. Nigga, one thing I gotta notice about us, bro, we over like play the fuck out of Jalen and Jason. So now it's like, nigga, it's all on Jalen, bro.
Hey man,
my
Peyton
nigga,
Pritchard has now became my Rookie of the Year candidate.
Nigga, fuck that, nigga.
Peyton Pritchard has officially moved James Wiseman to number 2.
Jalen is finna get Jason shots.
Y'all see how quick this turned
What do you
into a
mean you
seven?
finna get Jason shots,
You
dog?
finna get Jason shots, nigga.
Y'all
You
see what
finna get
happened,
more
bro?
than Jason shots, bro. That is 27 shots.
Who
The
else
whole
gonna
team
get
finna
him?
get Jason shots. The man shoot 25
Get him
shots.
all to 7. All right, hold on.
They finna shoot 50 shots.
Yeah, nigga, he don't need to shoot all them damn shots.
Jalen and Peyton finna get Jason shots.
All right. Clippers. Do they need a floor general? I've been saying this. Yes, they need the Clippers. Do they need a floor general?
Should have got Rondo.
Yeah.
Yeah, such to suck.
Anthony Davis of Lakers. Is Anthony Davis relying too much on his jumper? This is stupid. That's stupid. That's stupid.
I mean, next. He's like a power forward KD. Like he don't even be trying out there.
Yeah, considering that his jumper was the play of the bubble.
Exactly. Like that's really,
I ain't gonna lie.
That's like saying Kevin Garnett should rely on his jumper too much. Nah. If he can hit the shot, nigga, we gonna hit the shot.
I'll say that about like Porzingis or something, but AD has showed us that jump worked. Like you live with the jumper and he still smacks it.
Yeah.
Because that's a slow power forward, slow center that's guarding him.
No, the Grizzlies though, should they already be sellers?
Like, do we expect them to make the playoffs or something? That's what that's asking.
No, like sellers, like at the deadline.
What they gonna sell?
That's what I don't know.
Justice Winslow.
Winslow, Brooks, Grayson Allen,
maybe
Valanciunas.
They talking about sellers, shit.
Valanciunas is a good one.
Yeah, Valanciunas. I'll take Valanciunas on the Celtics.
Yeah,
throw him in the package.
Yeah.
All right, Miami Heat. Should Tyler Hero be playing so much point guard?
I haven't been watching it. I don't even know how he's been doing that point guard.
We played against him twice. I mean, he makes them bigger. He makes their starting lineup like 6'5" and everybody 6'5" and up. But
he's not a playmaker though.
Hey man, Jimmy is not on his shit right now.
Hey, 2K dropped him one.
That nigga ain't hit a 3 yet.
They dropped him down to a 92.
I mean, he was out like 3 games, but it's okay.
You said what?
He has been out a lot. Like he missed a lot of games.
Oh yeah,
for a couple of games.
Yeah, man, we tripping. It's top 10 Jimmy Butler we talking about.
Yeah.
I mean, nigga, it's not even that deep. It's 7 games to the season, so y'all can get hype over a nigga, but I just can't say he'll be all right.
Hey, man.
I see how it is.
Jarren over here.
Jaylen Brown and Jay Tatum gonna be Hall of Famers this year, but I can't say that my boys gonna get right. Like, okay, like fuck y'all. Next team. Fuck y'all. Next team. Fuck y'all. Next team. What the fuck is wrong with y'all niggas? Like he's playing. Like, come on now, calm down.
Nobody do all that. Ain't nobody
Calm down.
Ain't nobody do none of that.
Damn. Next team.
All I said was,
shut up. I don't care what you said.
Oh, man. Hold on, man.
Next team.
The next team. Damn, I closed it by mistake. I'm sorry.
Fuck you, Jarren.
Boy, it takes skills to pay the bills.
They do.
This man said Hall of Fame. Ain't nobody say Hall of Fame.
Whatever.
Yeah, we ain't said that now. All right. Next team.
I do be thinking it though. Ain't nothing say it.
Next team, Milwaukee Bucks. Will the 3-point shooting ever come down to earth?
Well,
They do got a lot of shooters though. I mean, Dante DiVincenzo might, but they got some shooters on their team. So I don't know. That's a tough question.
I mean, it'll probably come down to earth. They're not going to be like one of the greatest. They're not going to be like Warriors type shooting, like when they were in their prime. Because I feel like that's the ceiling.
And then this is really just like some Bucks regular season shit. We just seen this. Like
it really is.
They got the number one offense in the league right now, but it's like, I mean, are y'all gonna be the number one offense in the playoffs when it matters?
Yeah, man. I mean,
like, that's the real.
Tariq Cooper is playing right now.
What?
Yeah, I just seen
hey. Next team.
Ooh, hey, bro, it's 12-7.
The CP3 is playing.
All right.
CP3
Timberwolves' defense this bad, yes. New Orleans Hornets.
You said the Hornets on there?
Bro, this is legit says, I don't know if y'all can see it, but that says New Orleans Hornets. I'm not sure.
Here they playing better. Oh my God.
Bleacher Report, get your stuff together. All right, it's New Orleans Pelicans. Is the half-court offense salvageable? No. You got to move something. Might have to move Steven Adams. You need to open that shit up.
Yeah.
All right.
I pointed that out at the beginning.
Yeah. New York Knicks, is this sustainable? Fuck no.
Yes, hell yes. That is the best question you can ask this entire
Oklahoma City.
Yes, RJ Barrett's past 5 games.
RJ Barrett is how long will RJ Barrett backpack the Knicks? We don't know.
Corey, is Darius Baisley y'all second cornerstone? Is he gonna be the Jaylen Brown to Shay's Jason Tatum?
Is that what the question was?
Nah, it was saying is he y'all second cornerstone? So
okay. Yeah, I like him. Hey man, that's a new route for real. That I ain't gonna lie. I was a hater of Darius Baisley when he got drafted, but that's because I've never seen an intern come into the league. I've never seen that pathway.
That route.
That route, yeah.
That's the 2K route.
Yeah, but it's a good route if you think about it. Because look, Baisley's 6'9", right? Mm-hmm. What would have happened if he went to college? He's a big man in the paint. Or if he went to G League, he's a power forward in the paint. So he literally spent the whole year working on his game on the perimeter, and now he's in the league. He's actually like a small forward. So I really like him. I think he's kind of like a Kuzma type, but he could be better than Kuzma. I really like him.
I like Baisley's game. He continues to improve, and I mean, you got to love that in a young fella, showing that he got the work ethic to keep on improving his game. Now, I don't know if he's going to be a cornerstone. That's a big word, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, if you count Marcus Smart as a cornerstone for the Celtics, I mean, I think he can be like that type of role, like that fourth.
Marcus Smart definitely a cornerstone.
Right.
So but like, I'm really more focused on our backcourt than Shea and Dort. I love our backcourt.
Yeah.
All right. Orlando.
Yeah, Marvin, clap it up before y'all lose.
Hey,
that'd be crazy.
Y'all
niggas can't even get in the club. Y'all can't even get in the club.
I mean, it's like all our players are hurt. You see what happens when we're healthy. We make the Super Bowl, you fools.
No. Y'all watching.
Y'all trash.
Y'all watching.
You know what? I ain't gonna get into this.
Yeah. 6 of them things. Go out.
Having four all-pro players on your team and losing and getting bounced.
First round bounce.
Enjoy that. Enjoy that.
We ain't forget the fold, Corey. We ain't forget it. 49ers lost.
It's okay. We went though. Y'all didn't even get in.
Y'all niggas ass now. Y'all ain't gonna be shit without Tom Brady. Y'all got all of that with Tom Brady. Y'all literally finna be the Bulls now. Y'all are the Bulls. Y'all are the NFL version of the Bulls now. Y'all lost y'all goat and now y'all finna be ass.
Well, hey, the Bulls wasn't at the top for championship. The Bulls third. We at the top, so we can keep on doing this till the Steelers make a move.
Orlando Magic, where do they go following Markelle Fultz's injury?
Nowhere. To the ground.
Hey man, exciting opportunity for Cole Anthony, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of crazy how it shakes out for a guy like Cole, who we kind of thought was a disappointment his freshman year, you could say, at North Carolina. and now he really got a starting point guard role on a team that needs a point guard. You wouldn't have thought that was gonna happen going into the draft. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
76. Are they deep enough?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
The
They got a
addition
lot
of
of. Like Doc Rivers said, they got a lot of basketball players.
yeah. I like their big man rotation too.
Yeah, and they got a lot of good guard rotation.
Yeah.
All right. Are the Phoenix Suns getting to the rim enough? I feel like that's like so specific. It's like
I ain't
You got to be
watching.
watching. Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't been watching them that
I've
much.
been watching, but it's like anybody just checking to see if they get into the rim.
But you got your two stars. CP is a jump shooter. Booker is a jump shooter.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess they can feed DeAndre. I mean, that was
Yeah,
something
they
that
can
was
beat
talking
DeAndre.
about.
But I'm pretty sure they're already accounting for DeAndre's rim buckets.
Yeah. I mean, the emergence, like however great DeAndre chooses to be, is how great the team's gonna be. If he could be an all-star, they can really make a push.
Mm-hmm.
T.Y.
Marvin, be professional.
Man, I'm locked in. Because now the Portland Trailblazers is the defense fixable.
No. Robert Covington's not even wearing his number. He's wearing 23. I have no faith.
Yeah, it is kind of dope to see Dame Dollar and McCollum both in the top 10, just like I duo, but
yeah, I mean, I think when you have a backcourt of Dame and CJ, and they're always in your closing five, I mean, defense, especially in the perimeter, is going to be kind of hard. Yeah. So, I don't know. All right, Sacramento Kings. Is Marvin Bagley III still part of the future? I don't think so.
Nope. His dad wants him out. Yeah, I mean, I know it don't matter, but
and then De'Aaron Fox kind of said it didn't matter, but I think like deep down they did kind of feel some type of way about it. Like that, you feel some type of way. But
okay. I hate to cut it out. Bubblegum just tweeted, "Feel like Colts needed something from that drive." Did y'all just punt?
Yeah, we literally punting on my screen.
Eat that up. Now, don't end this video. What's the next team? I really wish I could sit here and watch your faces, y'all taking the L, but it's okay. What's the question?
How do they navigate the Derek White injury?
He been hurt, ain't it?
That's a tough injury. I mean, you just gotta hope DeJounte can step up. You did get Keldon Johnson last year. And I mean, this is a good opportunity to see what Buddy from Florida State, what is Vassell, see what he can do.
Vassell and Lonnie.
Mm-hmm. And Lonnie, yeah.
All right, we talked on this one too, or at least I did. With Pascal Siakam put it together for the Raptors. I think he will, but it's just he just need to add more to his game. It's really just he just got to add more.
He's so talented. It's easy for somebody like him to average 19 to 20 to 21, but that don't mean that it's actually doing something.
Yeah, and then especially in the playoffs when they're just gonna key in on that one move.
Good when it's a number 3. He's an amazing number 3.
Yeah,
but as a number 1, not in it.
Utah Jazz, where's the consistency?
Well, you got a shot chucker in Donovan Mitchell, and then you got another shot chucker coming off the bench in Jordan Clarkson.
Night and day, baby.
Donovan he just hit something. No matter how many shots he gonna take, he gonna make at least 15. So he gonna be about 15 or 40, 15 or 35. Like he gonna make 15.
Yeah, you better hope it ain't all in the 4th.
He gonna make 15.
Washington Wizards.
Oh Lord.
Also, I mean, Rudy Gobert not being able to score, that also kind of hurts him too. But I mean, hey, you got two Bogdan and Joe Ingles able to go. I really had high hopes for Joe Ingles. Joe Ingles kind of fell off. He kind of peaked for me a couple of years ago, and that kind of stuff.
Who, Joe Ingles?
Yeah.
When he was father of Paul George.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't been the same since.
PG has a lot of fathers. I can't lie.
Tatum.
Booker. All right.
All right. What's up with Russ? Mr. Russell Westbrook.
I'll make a bill out of the bucket.
I mean, Like I'm saying, the NBA, Russell's not putting up those triple doubles that win you games. You got to have 30-point triple doubles to win the game. Russell's doing them 14-point triple doubles, and it's not gonna cut it.
And I don't know. I just think at this point, Russ doesn't need to play alongside another star. Like, he just needs to have a team. It's just him and a whole lot of trash. And then he gonna give you 30 and triple. He gonna give you 30 point triple double. But him playing alongside another star, I just don't think
I don't
his
know,
play
man.
style fits with that.
I think he's definitely lost a lot of athleticism from when he won the MVP season. He definitely hasn't been looking the same. So I don't feel like
he still get to the cup though. He still get to the cup.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that was crazy. Hey, he fucking people up. Like when Bradley Beal tried to go to the cup and he just said no.
Oh yeah. And man,
how do you do that? Like how do you play against that? How do you score? You cannot score in the paint. He literally told Bradley Beal no.
When we don't play him, is how you score against top. Literally, when we don't play him, is how you get score. Like this man, he just gotta get the feet right. He's so slow. He's so like that's all the reason why he don't play. Like
we are 20 on records right now.
Wow, I'm gonna turn it on. Next team.
Oh, that was it. That was Wizards last team.
Well, please like, share, comment, subscribe, especially if you got to this far in the video. That shows that you got mad love for us and that you enjoyed this content. If you want more stuff like this, please let us know in the comment section. Let us know who is your favorite division, like who you think the best division in the league is. If you think we're wrong, let us know. Anything else I gotta say? Y'all see Guap, y'all see the worry in Guap eyes, so he definitely finna have to get off.
No, sir.
We're in out, baby. We're in out. Yes, sir. Good shit, defense. Hey, follow me on Twitter _Marv3. Yeah, at _Marv35. Talk to me about some NBA shit, NFL, talk football. Just hit me up, talk to me. I'm interactive. I'm gonna get you back. I'm gonna follow you back. All that.
This man Marvin. All right, y'all.
Hey man, don't be rushing me, Negro.
I want you to watch your game.
I'm watching. I'm locked in. I'm like, hey,
Did you
bolt up.